При ежегодной закупке продукции я использую кантонские выставки. Но будет ли кантонская выставка в этом году, неизвестно.
La pandémie Covid-19 a bouleversé tous mes projets d'achat. Quand disparaîtra-t-elle? Je m'empresse de me rendre en Chine pour participer à la foire des cantons.
معرض مهم كانتون جدا على الذهاب إلى الصين لشراء المنتجات الصينية على شركتي.
The Canton Fair is a comprehensive international trading event with the longest history, the largest scale, and the most complete product variety in China.
To meet the sourcing needs of global buyers, we will hold the 128th Canton Fair online.
Now let's see how you can join it.
It is simple and very straightforward. If this is the first time you attend the Canton Fair, you will need to complete a one-time registration on the official website. To register, go to the Canton Fair's official website and click the register button. Then enter your name, gender, country, region, visit scope, email address, and create a password to complete the registration. After that, you can watch the live stream and view all the exhibits. If you need more functions, such as matchmaking, please verify your email and enter your company information. If you have already been to the Canton Fair offline and have a buyer badge, you just need to verify your badge to log in. And if you have registered for the 127th session and already have an account, you can also log in directly. Enter your buyer badge ID number or passport number and your name to verify. And then link your email, set a password, and you're done. After login, you can see all the exhibits in the exhibition section. The 16 categories and 50 sections of the Canton Fair are all online. You can also search for certain exhibitors and exhibits by keywords, which is quick and easy. Also, you can go directly into the specific category of exhibition section you'd like to visit and view all the exhibits, just like visiting the Canton Fair on site. Go to the exhibitor online on the home page and click on the live stream you want to watch. Or you can click the live section on the company's homepage to subscribe and watch. If you are interested in a certain product, how to contact the exhibitor, don't worry, it's also very simple. You can instantly communicate with an exhibitor through a chat window. Or you can schedule an online meeting by submitting a negotiation appointment. And if you want to order a product directly, just click the submit sourcing request, then enter the quantity and other information. That's it. These are some tips for attending the Canton Fair online. During the fair, round-the-clock business will be facilitated so that you can easily source everything without leaving your home. Come and give it a try.
For English, hello everyone, welcome to our online live show. And for the Arabic people, Assalamu alaikum, ahla wa sahla. And for the Spanish people, hola, ¿cómo está? Well, so we are Goksun and Lumwon Architecture Design Group. And welcome to log on our Facebook and Twitter to show what exactly we are doing for. We are major doing the architecture design. So what mean by architecture design? That is a quite important thing. So architecture design is a thing mean before we are doing the architecture process, and we must make something drawing or make something to try to take considerations. So that process will be architecture design. So someone is mentioning the architecture design is like magic to make nothing to become success of the building. So the architecture design will be the first steps when we try to want to build something. So, for example, when we want to build something, such as we want to build some buildings, the architecture design will be first stage. So firstly is the imaginations. So we got the imaging on our brand. We try to build something like this on our thinkings, and we must to find someone to drawing for us. So someone will be find us. So find our people to drawing for them. So the first step we are doing what? We are drawing the draft of architecture plans. So of course this draft will be laid out and will be changing many times. And then to move to the second stage is much more confirmations of the draft drawing. So for examples, we need drawing lots of different styles and different styles of drawing, and to let our customers see what is that and how is that to be. And then we'll be over and around to the detail of the drawing. So for example, we drawing the site plan, and also we drawing the facade, we drawing the foundations, and we drawing the sections, also something like this. And then that will be moving to the construction detail drawing. So before the construction of this particular buildings, we will drawing what exactly detail things to let all of the builders or all of the workers to see, oh, this part of work should be making like that, and how many sides, and how big, how taller, and how fat of them. So that is the exactly process from the imaginations to the final success. And then let me move to some particular samples we doing before or we doing right now. So that is a particular 4 of the different of our samples we do. So for example, at this one is some particular city central CBD, central business determinations. So at first stage, so we can see the taller tower building, that is of course is a commercial buildings we're doing. So the commercial buildings is like the office, like the market, the mall, also the bazaar, something like this. And then when you going out of the commercial buildings, that will be the residential buildings. So the human living there, and these residential buildings we are doing is still include the residential buildings construction design, also the residential buildings home internal decorations design, and also for some old kind of residential buildings we can do some improving and reconstruction, such as the fair fitting system, the seismic reinforcement, the energy savings, and also the outside or inside kind of the paper lines, vent, and something like this. And you can see there got lots of the percentage is the landscape. There have some lake, there has some playground, the forest, the bush area, also the grassland. So that is the landscape we design for. The landscape is mean what? In this building area or community, we must to have some grass or have some gardens to try to make the environment getting better. So that is the kind of modernity goals to make the living area getting much more comfortable. And you can see the central part there got some exhibition centers or some studio. So there it's sounds like the galleries, or so that is mean it's can have some exhibitions, artistic, something like this. And Then let us move to this samples we're doing. This is a high-speed railway station of our city. So this railway station actually is a railway junction hub. What means the railway junction hub is include high-speed railways, include the normal railways, include the metro, include the bus or coach. So from one particular building, they can do the different functions. So that is still one of them to do so. So actually we do that, it's a kind of combination jobs. So to combination maybe 20 or 50 different kind of the projects or different kind of the disciplines we do for. So and then we're getting down. That is the area of some particular industrial park or industrial town we're doing for. So in this community of industrial zone, we include the warehouse, the workshop, also the factory, industrial park, landscape, and the particular residence for the people who into this area for working or for the managing or for service. So during this area still got some much more green belt. This one is still working for the like the nature and the manufacturing to combine together. And finally, that is quite particular. The living area of residential we're doing. So it's in the particular cities or particular communities. You can see that it's a taller apartment. So we're doing for, and around this area, so that got much more landscapes, parks, and lake. So that also with the river. So that is still exactly to show what we do and what is our thinking for our design of the architectures to make the environment and the human living, also human industry and the human commercial to become together, getting much more comfortable and getting much more nature. All right. Let me move into this side. This side is the window. You can see exactly about the views. There is the city, and so maybe some of them, these buildings, is designed by us for even for the all of construction designs of the home interior decoration, or home interior reconstruction designs, for our landscape design. So some of them is doing by us. So you can see our powerful. So what is that sound? It sounds like very special. So that is our three-dimension printing machine. So this is use three-dimension printings and to make these printings become much more detailed and clear. So for example, if we only doing the floor drawing, so that is only the map. You cannot not see anything detailed. But this one you can see what exactly that is, how taller and how what is the angles, something like this. So of course now the printing is on the process. You printing one 3 dimensions, maybe it need to be cost 10 hours. So just leave there and then move to another aspect. All right. There is some of our 3D making models, and we're doing before. So you can see that is different size. Actually, the imaginations is can practice and can become the truth. Is the major part of for the model making. Now we move into the red house again. This red house is the place built from all of these ideas to become the truth, also to become from the imaginations to moving by the draft, and finally to become the construction or success of the buildings. So all of these photos or these drawings is we doing before or doing right now or planning to do it. So this is our working teams. Actually, it's only the smaller part of our working teams. So there as well. Alright, today we are here to show all of you audience the important things of the construction. That will be the three-dimension modeling making. So the definition of three-dimension model making is major to compare with the flowing drawing and to see what different and exactly demonstrations for all of the audience or all of our customers, what exactly we're doing, rather than only the map. Only the map just like cannot see on the view very much. Alright, let me ask this guy. So we are doing the construction modeling, yes?
Yeah.
So this is some samples. So it's some ground or some kind of the
这个模型，
some kind of the buildings we're
以
doing
这
for
个3D 的形式表现出，
using the three-dimension aspect to show.
然后相较于平面图呢，
Compare
这
with
个
the
模型
flowing
表达
drawing,
更加
the
直观，
three-dimension and contributions is much
可
more
以体
relevant,
现
much
更
more
多直
clear
接
to
与
show
概
much
念
well,
形态相关的信息。
to see much more linkage between
这个是
between
这
them.
个济南学校的一个项目。
This is kind of the
左
university we
侧
are
这
doing.
块儿是这个学校地块儿，右侧呢是这个平安管理中心和这个文化艺术中
There
心。
is a kind of the exhibition centers, there
片
is
区
the
整体的
university.
行车路线与人流路线形成统一，并且带有趣味性的退开，还有一些联网。
To try to make this combination well and make this ways from the
然后
university to the exhibition zone.
中间打造的是一个这个集中式的景观带，与
There
这
is
个
in the center of
体
them
育
is
健身相结
the
合
landscape，
让这个人们在健身娱乐
with
的
the
同时，
playground,
也
trying
能
to
欣赏到美
make the
丽
people can access well.
景观。
And it's quite like the China styles of the building for this landscape as well. Alright, so let me move to another aspect. So our goal actually is we want making the world getting the beautiful by our design again actually, and then our value is what? Is we design with the actuarial and the succinct. So here is our Twitter or the Facebook. Please log on our Facebook and to see what exactly and to see more about our design. All right. So now we are moving to another ground. Another ground is that at the beginning you say, today something new. What is that new thing? That will be the home internal decoration. So let's move to that area. And you can see all there is our home decoration or home improving teamwork. So this guy is all making for the home internal decorations and to especially to tidy up the particular building, the rooms. So to make the room to using well and to feel much more comfortable. So here this young lady is trying to using the VR styles of the camera views to make the difference around the particular room. This is her project to do for. Imagination, that is a living area of the residential buildings for the young couple. Here is the living room. And you can see this wall is red colors. The top still red colors. The light is not very strong. and a separation of the smaller lightings is trying to distinguish and show them they are not office here, they are accommodations, they can be rest. Here is the kitchens or the cafeteria to have some good life and enjoyable. You can see that tables is quite nice and warm. So that is their master room. So you can see their master room, their bed, also their wall is try to make very very simple and very tidy. So that one is modern people to try to doing for. Also they're making up stage, and this is lavatory, and all this is wardrobe, something like this. And so because the couples look like the ocean and the maritime very much, so these couples is try to make these maritime colors and the ocean blue colors. So our designer for their home decorations is all using that maritimes, and all this kind of is modernity with the ocean area, ocean styles. So that is what exactly does these particular couples of our customers to try to doing for. So that's it. Thank you. There is the projects we're doing for another things. So this is for the home reconstructions, especially for the old building or the old area. The structures is already living there, so you cannot change the structure, but you will doing the home reconstructions or improving. So that is the showing of this. Before the map is the previous views of these particular buildings. Here is current views or we are designed for. Yeah, that is the details of what does this include. For example, the different rooms or different functions of the rooms. Yes, that is for the normal audience that will be seen. They will be thinking that is what is that, but actually, the living ground rooms and the living spaces all looks like for their design to see. So for their views, it's all from the smaller things and to put together to the general things. So that is facade to see. So see like as a facade one. So it's with the tallers and with exactly of this wall. What that is that? What is that? That is the building one of this we see. Compare with this one of the drawing. That is building 2. Yeah, compare with this one, they are drawing and design for. That is the inside view or the outside view. They put them together and to like our customer to see what is that that they try to do so. Okay, all right. The demonstration is at the end, and also thanks for your cooperation. All right, so yeah. Then we move to the place where do we start? And we see the 3-dimensional printings as well. here is some kind of the drawing maps we are doing before or we are doing right now. So that is exactly things to say we are what we're working for. Alright, we go back to the place we are start, and the 3 dimensions printing still on the process. And I will coming back to the place I started. Alright, you guys, and all of your audience, what do you watch? Maybe later we will show you more. And thanks for your cooperation and watching. Alright, see you soon.